We don't need you here.
Oh, wow.
We got some fake frauds and we got some snakes. And I don't like snakes, bro.
Hey, snakes up in the chat, right? Pause.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like snakes. Me and snakes, we don't get along. I don't like a serpent.
Yeah, it seems like you don't like mosquitoes either.
Bro. To another edition of the show. I'm your host, Marlon, and we're back at it again. Please hit that like button for me and share out the stream. Do have a couple things to talk about here.
All right, Marlon, let's talk about it. What we got to talk about today?
In regards to our community and just as a whole, just a quick little heads up and awareness. And I guess this will tie into the first topic that we're going to be talking about here today as well. And, you know, sometimes, and this is just with anything in life, right? Sometimes you think people literally is with you or have your back or I don't know, whatever the case may be, right?
I drink Bustelo coffee, something like that. My girl got it for me. It's good.
Right. And it's funny to me. I think it's very funny because
I mean, you're saying that you think it's very funny, but it seems like you're a little butthurt about it.
You know, people like to take things out of context.
Oh.
And people like to listen to what they want to listen to and hear what they want to hear.
Oh.
But the long and
Oh, you've been listening to the other locals, right? Because I know you see my content and how I talk about other people. So out of context, well, why don't you point out what's been taken out of context?
short of it is that we have snakes in the grass. We have snakes all around us. And
the only snake is you. You're the only person who's a snake, Marlon.
we have to be careful of these snakes because obviously we don't want to get bit by these snakes, right? And so
why don't you say some names?
let me just say this, man. And you guys know me. I'm a very straightforward individual and I'm not for the crap.
No, you're not. You're not straightforward at all. You're like a fucking female. All you're gonna do is sit here and sneak this. You be on that pussy shit. You're not straightforward at all.
I'm not for the bull crap.
Oh yeah, you are. Your whole entire show is bull crap, buddy.
All hands on deck, Siggs, my daddy.
That's why we all sit around and laugh at you. You're just a little low-cow.
And I think we have all went through this cycle, right? Where you say one thing and then people take what they want to hear.
Oh.
And then they broadcast it like CNN News. Oh yeah, you know, you said this and you said that. And then the reality is
well, you know, here's the thing about that, Marlon. It's not just what you said, right? Because, I mean, even First Lady came in and said he's about to have to go back to the corporate world and everything. I mean, we've got a lot of evidence. And don't even get me started with the commission. Don't even make me pull up the commission photos, right? I mean, Marlon, you just wicked work after wicked work. Every single time I tune into the streams, I'm just like, wow, he's a wild card. I don't know what I'm going to get, right? Keeping up with this locale, it's the hardest, right? Pause.
That's not what you said. You know what I'm saying?
So, tell me what we lied about. Tell me what we took out of context, right? I mean, he sounds like Lono right now.
So those of you who have been rocking with the channel for however how long you've been subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you guys. Those of you who donate to the channel off of your own free will, showing generosity.
Oh, you mean the ones that feel led?
I appreciate you guys. Those of you who come to the streams day in and day out, you know, 360.
Right? And shut up the song. He says the wife told him,
sorry, player, you out of Vaseline now.
Yeah, she told him he's out of Vaseline now. You know, a lot of the issues that a lot of these guys have can be solved with a simple job. But all I can say is,
nope, not happening.
We know that's not happening, right? Cue the GTA 6 begging rooms. And I need $500 for my Helix song. But that goal has magically disappeared now.
$325, because obviously we don't stream every single day. I appreciate you guys. All right. This is nothing towards people that comes to the streams faithfully, you know, have helped us to continue to grow our community. I appreciate y'all and I love you guys and I thank y'all. Okay. So I just want to come out here and let you guys know that there are some fake individuals.
Why don't you say some names? All right, why don't you say some names if there's some fake individuals, right? Like if there's snakes, then identify the snakes. Talk about it.
There's a lot of fake individuals among us, and be very
Among us.
careful, because it's people. People are very, very fake, I would say. And two-faced, and
that's you.
a lot of people, they spend time worrying about what you're doing and what you have to say, and take what you have to say out of context, and that's mainly the long and short of it, right?
Well, why don't you point out what's been taken out of context? Because I try my best to get my context. I don't think I've missed anything. I've documented this. I pay very close attention to detail.
So be very careful, and moving forward, like I said before, I'm going to do something a little bit different moving forward in terms.
Oh, buddy, no, you're not. You're just going to sit up here, cope, and see and say, me no care, right? And we're just going to keep on cooking you because you'll have some new wacky scheme to make money, and we'll just laugh and say, look at this e-beggar, he's at it again.
Of, how I issue out certain community perks, I would say. Because there are people.
Community perks, you would say, right? Like when you told your audience you need $500 to record a Helix song. So we showed up and we laughed at you, right? And people who watch your stream showed up and they laughed at you because even they couldn't believe that you were trying to charge that shit. You mean that?
Hear that.
Right. Shout out to Gamer Life Studio. He says the only one that is fake is Marlon the scammer. And you see, that's why I always make sure, and listen, every single time, you guys can trace it back, every single time that he gets up here and copes and everything, I'm telling you, it's the thumbnails. Shout out to Jarvis. I know that he's seen this, and I know he was seething when he seen this. He took down the fucking Helix membership. But come on, Marlon, just think out loud sometimes. Like, did you really think people were going to pay $500 to listen to that trash-ass song?
Don't want to be here. And they're just reporters. They just act like they want to be here. And the reality is...
Right. And shout out to Nocturnal, right? W's in the chat for Nocturnal. He's been a member for 7 months. He says, what up, Siggy? As usual, right? Cooking the locales, per usual, right? Shout out to Nocturnal, man. W's in the chat for Nocturnal.
They don't want to be here.
MGN, stirring the pot in support of Sony. The only true Princey
stirring the pot and supporting Sony.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
But he likes to pretend like he's not a PlayStation fanboy, like he doesn't run a PlayStation channel.
The only truth. Thank you so much, Ninja. I appreciate it.
Man, he's really calling out Top Shelf Gaming like that. That's crazy. Well, we'll just have to see, right? Who knows? Maybe he'll actually say some names.
Yeah. And like I said, this is nothing towards people that have been supporting the channel. You guys know who you are. You know who you are. And I appreciate you guys.
Even the trolls support the channel when they, push back on your dog shit narratives, but you're just sensitive and have thin skin and you don't know how to take a joke.
They do. And, the additional things that I'm not even going to go into context because I don't want these CNN reporters to run back.
Why don't you go into context? In fact, you know what? It's okay, buddy. I got you, right? I got you because you're over here sneak dissing and shit. It's cool, right?
Go back to sleep.
This is one of my favorites because this is one of my favorite clips right here. Since you want to talk about people taking you out of context and everything, right? All the people who know what time this is, right? All the people who know who've done this before, because every single time when he wants to start sneak dissing, talking about snakes and people getting taken out of context, right? All we have to do is just play just a little bit of this clip, and this will tell you everything because this was the scummiest shit that you tried to pull, by the way.
Getting older, man, and Jesus is still king and he's Lord. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button. But yeah. So I'm just going to say this real quick, guys, before we get off into the show. God has downloaded in my spirit. And, I'm only human. I make mistakes. All of us do. But I can't run away from my calling. And this is my...
he can't run away from his calling, you guys.
This is my promise that I made to God when I first started this channel. And I made a promise, I made an oath, and I have to follow through with it. And so...
He never followed through with it, by the way.
I told God, if this channel become a success, I will continue to interject him in everything that I do here. And so he has put it on my heart and in my spirit to have a separate membership tier. Ooh. Are you guys hearing me right now? a separate. This is like nothing else. I'm gonna tell you, this is God talking to me right now. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is like nothing else before. Like most people wouldn't bring the Lord into their begging, right? I mean, this is crazy. This is definitely over the top. Yeah, he's calling for you to send him money. Yes.
This is a separate membership tier. All right. Now, this is only for people who are needing this.
Yeah.
All right. I'm I'm being obedient right now. I need y'all to listen to me.
Yeah.
All right. We are.
Yeah. I'm being obedient.
Money.
Right? The Lord has put this in me, right? Has instilled this in me to put this message out to get your
Money.
right? This was a sent down from the Lord.
Not the same. We are not like any other gaming channel.
Yes.
We might cover similar things here and there, but I try to differentiate my channel from other channels out there. I try to
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. You have some very wacky ways of making
Money.
right? And this is where you really cross the line, in my opinion.
differentiate our community from other communities out there, right? And this membership tier, God has placed it on my heart that I feel like we all need this, right?
Oh.
But I know a lot of you dudes out there, you do need this, right?
Yeah, you
I know
need this.
A lot of us is struggling
Yeah.
Money.
You guys need this.
mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I want to kind of talk to you guys about it and hear what you guys think. But God has put it in my spirit that we need to have another membership tier for prayers.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
For prayers. Yeah. Wow. So the Lord told you to paywall prayers.
That is a gift that I have. I have a prophetic gift, and I also have a praying gift. And I've been told my whole entire life that I'm a pastor, or I talk like a pastor. That's another
no, you're just an e-beggar bum.
side of me for another time. But God has put it in my spirit. This is something that I do from time to time on the streams.
Yeah, begging. Yeah, from time to time when you need the funds.
Now's the time to shell out the funds.
This is something you do in your pastime.
But I know a lot of you guys need prayer.
You need prayer.
And
You need prayer, Marlon.
this membership tier would be something specifically for those of you. And like I said, I haven't made the tier yet.
Oh, yeah.
But this membership tier is going to be a tier specifically for those of you who need prayer. And I can
Need
set
prayer.
it up to where we all get on a call, right?
Money.
Right? Yeah, and Marlon's prayers hit differently, dude. He has a prophetic gift.
Privately, right? And I either all get on a call or one by one.
This is something his back mama his mama would backhand him for. Oh, buddy, this is crazy.
Maybe it's just going to be one by one because I know some people don't want to be what I'm trying to say.
Okay, right. I just wanted to show this because I'm pretty sure this is what he's talking about. As you guys know, he loves watching my content. He watches the content all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if he was watching right now, by the way, right? But, you know, what am I taking out of context, right? Like, you're an e-begging bum, right? And I think you should just get a job instead of doing weird antics, you know, like the Helix song and everything to get money, right? That's all. That's all that I say.
To their news source,
Right? And there's people who agree with me.
to say I said this or I said that. So I'm just going to word it this way. Those of you who are in support of additional things, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Those of you
Like the Helix song, right? And shout out to Cake Man. He says, this is nasty work. Can't believe he got up there and did that shit. Me either. It's like, dog, how did you actually do this, right? But then again, what you have to remember, because now we've gotten more context clues, right? We see right here with First Lady, she says, you know, he's about to have to go back to the corporate world, though, because I can't do it forever. Right? And, you know, there's nothing worse to Marlon than actually having to get a job. You know what I mean? Let's just call it what am I missing is what I have to ask, right? And shout out to Bandit. He says, Marlon, the first streamer evangelist, right? Hey, listen, well, like he said, we're like no channel before, right? We're like no other channel and everything. And I guess this is just how he's different.
who are in support of additional things.
Right? And shout out to Songs. For someone who loves his faith, he seems to have forgotten what do not use thy Lord's name in vain means. Same with thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Two of the commandments. Amen, brother. Yo, preach. It's crazy that he will do stuff because he'll be the first person talking about the Lord this, the Lord that. But he literally uses the Lord for him to e-bet, right? Even said he had a prophetic gift and everything. It's like, Marlon, shut up, right? Save it, Marlon. Save it. Don't get mad that I see your e-begging antics and I make content out of it, right? Quit e-begging. I don't know. Get a job.
That this community offers. And you have
we back to the 3 months before his channel was deleted cycle once again. You know, because he even did that before, right? We've had all the locals, him, Hackeye, all of them have done the, oh, my channel's about to die thing. So, you know, you never know what these guys, like I said, very wacky antics to get money from their audience.
additional things that this community offers, and you have interests in those additional things. It's up to you. By all means, it's up to you if you want to support those additional things. Nobody is forcing you. Nobody
if you feel led.
is making you. You don't have to be a moderator. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be. Because I
What moderators are you talking about, Marlon?
think we're all grown adults.
And just to let you in on a secret, Marlon, I mean, all your moderators watch me at this point, right? I'm just saying, right? There's a lot of crossover between our audiences, right? And shout out to Bandit. He said, I didn't realize my prayers weren't working because I didn't use the prayer emoji. MGN, helping people out. Yes. Well, you know, you could get the God tier membership. Oh, actually, I think he never rolled that out. Maybe it's because I cooked him like the day after he tried to roll that shit out. He never rolled that God tier membership out, so unfortunately, we're not going to get some God tier prayers from Marlon with his prophetic gift, right? And shout out to Heck Boogie. He says, higher tier due to market conditions, right?
Now's the time to chill out the phone
Shout out to Heck Boogie, man.
at this point, right? You don't have to buy merch. You don't have to take part in giveaways. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Right? You don't
Yeah, he's just going to beg and continuously ask for it.
obviously have to care about anything else that I do. Right? Even talking about video games. Right? You don't have
Yeah, which you rarely do.
to. So just know that you have options. Lots of options. There's plenty of other channels out there.
Not Marcus conditions, Jesus conditions. Well, he did say God downloaded it in his spirit.
I don't know how many times I have to say that. There's so many other things you can do with your time. And then also, too, there's so many channels out there. So many of them
Yeah, mosquito channels.
that you can go and watch and listen to and have a
Oh, but it seems like you're butthurt that they're over here watching your boy Siggs' content, right?
great time. You don't have to come over here. And best believe we're okay over here. You know what I mean? So the real supporters, like I said,
Yeah, me don't care. We're okay over here. You don't have to come and watch us.
nothing towards you guys, those of you who come to the streams every day and you watch the streams, you like the stream, you donate to the streams because you want to donate to the streams. Not me making you donate, because I can't make you do nothing. You have to do it off of your own prerogative. That's on you. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but I mean, you reiterated a lot of times, and there's even times where you say that, you know, your channel, you're not going to be able to make it if the money doesn't show up and everything. And I'm going to keep on bringing this up. Like at one point, First Lady showed up and said you're going to have to go back to the corporate world. In fact, she even at one point, right? Let me look and see if I can find this real quick. Because at one point, I mean, she really laid it out for real. She said, I am, but addition to $10K a year for my daughter's mandatory school, I have to make it happen, even though I cry like every day. I mean, this seems like guilt tripping one-on-one just to get some support. Instead of you, the man of the house, just getting a job, right? Meanwhile, First Lady's working 3 jobs.
those of you who
Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm lying, right? Don't just use that out of context, Cope.
genuinely want to be here and genuinely want to support,
Oh, yeah.
keep on doing what you're doing. Those of you who don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. Plain and simple. Right? Nobody is
Oh, but the trolls want to be there.
begging you anything. Nobody is
Oh, he said the word.
be here. Plain and simple. Right? Nobody is begging you anything. Nobody is asking you for anything.
You definitely
So,
be begging.
We're just going to leave it right there. You
And I mean, you definitely be begging. And literally last week, you were begging for $500 to record the Helix song, right? Like, dude, you literally beg all the time.
guys know me. I don't do names. I don't call
yeah.
names.
Oh, yeah.
That's not how
Yeah, because you're a pussy. Right? You just sneak this, but you're just too scared. You want to address it, but you won't fucking put your finger on it, right? Pause, right? Because you won't say any names. But it's okay, Marlon. Everybody knows who you're talking about. That's why it's crazy that you won't say any names, right? Why not be a man?
I was cuffed. That's not the cloth I was cut from.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you were cut from the cloth of sneak dissing.
I don't mention names, but
We know.
who you are in the community.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Some of y'all who have been here for 6 years, and I think that was the starting point for this channel from 6 years ago. That was
wow. So you're calling out someone who's been watching your channel from 6 years ago because they watch content elsewhere? Like, do you think you're their fucking father or something?
Sig's my daddy.
Right? Like, you don't get to control who your audience goes and watches and everything. Why can't you just be happy that they show up?
Was when things kind of take off. Those of you who have been
Y'all said he was cut from the cloth of begging. Oh, man. You got to remember, he has a prophetic gift as well.
here for 6 years, and you have supported the channel for 6 years, and then now all of a sudden you want to act fake. And you want to play pretend, because we have a bunch of pretenders around here. We have
just like how you pretend to be a gamer. Just like how you pretend like you don't eBay. Just like how you pretended that you weren't making commission, right? I mean, Doug, how can you talk about anybody pretending, right? Because for the longest, you wanted to pretend like you didn't make commission. Maybe they got it from you, right? And if you're going to sit here and talk shit about someone who's been watching your content for a while, why don't you just say some names, Marlon? I think that's wicked work that you keep on hiding. Just say some names.
people that like to pretend. Pretenders, because that's what they are. Fake pretenders. And that's what I don't do. I don't do fake and I don't do pretenders. So if you want to pretend somewhere else.
Wow.
Don't come
Well, why don't you call them out and say their names and let them know they should leave?
over here and waste my time, and don't waste anybody else's time. People come here.
Who's he's referring to? Well, I can't say without a shadow of a doubt who he's referring to. We're just going to have to fill in the context clues, right? Your guess is as good as mine because, as you know, he won't say any names. So we'll never know.
For one thing and one thing only, right? And it's to hear what I have to say. Period. End of story. So you don't like me or you don't like my community, you should not be here.
Oh, brother, to say that they don't like you is somewhat of a reach. Now, don't get me wrong. There probably are some trolls that don't think very highly of you. But obviously, they like interacting with your content, laughing at you and everything, brother. You need to just learn how to take a joke, right? And more importantly, you need to stop lying. Because I think your biggest problem, I mean, just look at the commission arc and how that spiraled out of control. Your biggest problem is you'll lie, you'll get caught in your lie, and you'll double down on the lie, right? And people just get tired of it, right? There's been plenty of mods that you've even kind of got mad at. You got mad at one of your mods because he called you out for the membership content and let you know that it was going to hurt your channel trying to help you, and you somewhat went off on him and started lying about how much money YouTube takes and everything, started talking shop. Like, buddy, you get what you get, brother. What you put out is what you get. This is the bed that you've made. This is the audience that you have. You need to lean into it and have some fucking fun.
Plain and simple, right? You don't like the way how I do things? You don't like what I'm talking about? You should not be here. Come on, we're all grown. Why are we acting like a child? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, that's you. You're up here crying and seething. If you were a man, you would say some names, but you're just too chicken shit.
Like, why are we acting underage? You know what I'm saying? We're all grown adults here. So if you have a problem with me, all right, you come to me directly and tell me. But don't go behind my back and act fake.
Oh.
And run in your mouth, you know what I mean, with other people, and then come in here and try to pretend.
Oh, well, why don't you say some names? We don't know who you're talking about, Marlon. Quit being chicken shit.
Don't please don't waste our time. And I'm telling you right now, you will get banned.
Oh.
You will get.
Oh, wow, the path of Lono.
I hammer them.
I mean, you've banned all the trolls at this part, Unc, right? I mean, why you get so mad that you have people that enjoy to watch, you know, your boy Siggs' content? Right? You know what I mean? I just think it's extremely platitudinous for you to get so butthurt about this shit. Especially when, I mean, if you just listen back to the streams that you do, you say a lot of stupid shit, right? At this point, you should expect people to be dissecting your dog shit takes. I mean, you flip-flop every other week. Every week, you're a different person.
Man. 100%. If you come in here and make...
you guys are saying he caught top shelf. Listen, I don't know. I'm not going to say any names. I don't want to, you know, put anybody out there. I don't know who he's talking about. But, you know, I guess you guys can try and guess who he's talking about. Unfortunately, he won't say any names.
This community uncomfortable for other people, you will get banned. and you're gonna keep getting.
Oh, but the thing is, it seems like it's only making you uncomfortable because you have thin skin and you don't like criticism and you get mad when people call you out for e-begging. That's what it is, right? And all I can say is, if that's the case, then quit e-begging, right? Quit giving me content, but you're incapable of doing so because you're a lolcow, and that's why we farm you, Marlon.
Man. You see what I'm saying? I don't need your money and I don't need your viewership at all. Period. End of story. I need real people that genuinely cares about video games, that want to get hype about video games, that
Be a good consumer.
Yeah, that want to get hype and overglaze video games and glaze PlayStation.
Love technology. And there's
soulful,
so
Marlon.
many other things that we need to worry about in life. Life is too short.
Yeah,
First,
AKA whales. Yeah,
and foremost. So there's so many other things that we need to.
He's definitely talking about. Oh yeah, he's definitely talking about me. 1,000%. The whole CNN reporter shit and everything. Yes, he's definitely sneak dissing Six. But you guys know what they say, right?
Sig's my daddy.
You guys know how that goes.
Worry and care about. Why am I gonna waste my time on nonsense that does nothing for me or does nothing?
Oh well, look at what you're doing right now, and it's funny that you think that you're that you're taking the high road when all you're doing is feeding the trolls. This is what I mean when I say you have like a low-cow gene. It just can't get helped.
You.
It can't be helped.
Makes absolutely zero sense to me. But we got a bunch of freeloaders and waste of time people.
Oh,
that's how life works. We have
wow. So now they're freeloaders. The same people who show up and support your stream, right? But it's not genuine support, right? Like, this dude is so dented. And this is what I mean. This is the problem with a lot of these content creators, right? Especially these e-begging fanboys. They take their content way too fucking seriously, dude. People are here to laugh. That's all that it is. They're here to have fun. So now you're going to call them freeloaders, right? Because they watch other people's content. Then who the fuck does this guy think he is?
a bunch of Judases out there. So I'm going to tell you guys, be careful. Be careful. Because when you
did he just say Judases?
How life works. We have a bunch of Judases out there.
Shut the fuck up. And this is what I mean. He loves to like take things to like the Bible and whatnot and everything. Mind you, this is why I showed you guys Mr. God tier membership, by the way. He'll never address the God tier membership, right? This is coming from this bum, right? Who sits here and begs in the Lord's name. Marlon, shut up.
So I'm going to tell you guys, be careful. Be careful. Because when you honestly think that these specific individuals, you know who you are.
Oh, why don't you say some names if they know who they are?
Act and pretend like they want to be here and they're so happy. Be very careful.
Oh, buddy.
Of these.
But, dude, they do want to be there, right? Like, they're not pretending. They do want to be there. They enjoy the show. They enjoy laughing at you, but you take your shit seriously.
Individuals. Because they might go back and say, you said this. Or might go back and, whatever. Right? Just be careful, guys. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
And
we won't get any names out of you.
I'm not going to mention it anymore because I don't like to repeat myself. Okay? And that's the thing about social media nowadays is like people just love to run with the narrative. Like and I had to learn that too. You see what I'm saying? People just love to run with something that was set out of context.
Nothing was set out of context. Every single time, whenever I document anything, I provide context, right? I'm the context guy, right? Sometimes probably too much context, right? And this is the most recent begging antic that you did a week ago. And I know you seen it, Marlon. I know you were seething. I know you soulful. Where's the lie here, buddy? Right? We got you in a rapper shirt. You're saying I need $500. Helix, I need you. I think this was pretty on the money for what was happening. That's all. And nobody gave you a damn thing because you can't rap.
Right? And it's not in context. It's out of context because...
No, nothing is taken out of context. And God damn it, all I can say is...
What's Reforge Gaming? I don't know what that is.
Somebody's been watching fucking Reforge Gaming. That is not just a get out of jail free card. You just get to say, oh, it's out of context. Why don't you provide what's taken out of context?
That's not what you said. You know what I'm saying? No. Hence why we're talking about the main topic, the first topic here. You hear what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But there are evidence showing that, it did not go down like that. That is not.
Oh, okay, then provide that evidence.
That's not it. You know what I'm saying? That is completely incorrect. But listen.
So why don't you provide that evidence then? I'll wait for it.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say, bro.
Oh, but I thought you were done talking about it. And more importantly, I thought me no care, right? That's what you used to say a couple months ago. But now we know that you're seething and you're watching the content.
God has given me this platform for a reason.
Here we go.
And I'm not going to let anybody take it away from me.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's trying to take away your platform. We're just laughing at the dog shit takes that you give us, right? And one thing I'll give you, man, you stream just about every day. You've been a little heavy on the GTA 6 streams. Hopefully we can get past this arc. But I mean, buddy, you're one of the locals and you're producing, you know?
Saying I'm not going to let anybody, I don't care who it is. God is my witness.
Yeah, but context is really wearing out as an excuse with these guys. Oh, buddy, it's just from the school of DSP. That's the same shit he says. Oh, they took me out of context.
I'm not letting anybody take this away from me because I earned this and I fought for this. And I work hard.
Yeah, and you beg for this.
To get here, unlike some of you guys.
That's why I unscribed from his goofy ass. He played with God too much. Way too much. It's like, dog, get the fuck up out of there. I don't even know why he talks about this. Like, this is a gaming space, right? And shout out to Strub Dog. He says, using religion is rich. This guy begs for GT6, right? I mean, dog, it is crazy to me how he tries to, like, hide behind religion and everything. That's why whenever he does it, we will always pull up the goddamn God tier membership. We will always remind you guys that this guy is scummy. Like I said, that's some of the shiestiest shit I've ever seen. I've never seen somebody use the Lord to fucking beg.
And you know who I'm talking about.
No, we don't. Oh, no, we don't. You don't say names, right? Shout out to Gamer on all platforms, right? Because he, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to air anybody out. All I got to say is a lot of the people who watch Marlon also watch your boy Siggs. That's all I'm saying, you know, and I just don't get why you're so butthurt about that, right? I don't know if you think because people watch you that controls who they can watch. They're grown men, Marlon. They can watch whoever the fuck they want.
Here, unlike some of you guys. And you know who I'm talking about.
Call names isn't me?
No.
Let me know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's too chicken shit. I'm sorry, gamer on all platforms. He's too chicken shit. He'd rather sit up here and sneak this and just seethe for 20 minutes. He's not going to say any names, right? He's too scared to do that.
Nah, man. No, I don't do names.
Yeah.
We don't call names around here.
Yeah, because you're a chicken.
That's not how I was raised. We don't call names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That sounds like some punk shit. Right? If you're gonna make a big stink about it, right? It's funny because, like I said, he's trying to act like he's taking the high road by not saying names, but everybody knows just about who you're talking about, right? It just comes off as cowardly.
Like I said, you know who you are. You know exactly who you are.
No, we'll never know. We'll never know because you won't say any names. All we can do is just guess.
You, who are the real ones, the real supporters. Those of you who donate because you want to donate. Those of you.
This is what I mean. So even when people donate money to you, trolling you and everything, that's not a real donation, right? This is what I mean. Just ungrateful. And that just shows you take all of this shit way too seriously, brother, right? You don't understand. You were probably one of the goofiest guys on this platform, buddy. I mean, if people show up and they're trying to interact with you or whatever, obviously they somewhat enjoy the content, but that's just not good enough for you. You want people to kiss your ass when they support you and everything. You're mad that those people who support you show up and watch other streams. This is just this is weak.
You who are in the stream because you want to be in the stream, you know who you are. This is nothing towards y'all.
Well, they'll never know because you won't say any names, right? And I see you guys saying a goddamn.
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
Yeah, out of Vaseline now. So it's fake money to Marlon. Yes, it's fake money, right? All the donations that he got from trolls and everything, fake money, dude. It doesn't count.
I'm talking about.
Or it's bad faith money.
The fake ones. The ones who are hypocrites. The ones who are frauds. That's the ones I'm talking about. And you know who.
Why don't you pick up a mirror?
You are.
I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about. It's too bad he won't say a name.
Okay.
Usually when people will talk about someone, they will say their name. But, you know, Marlon's just a chicken.
And like I said, I don't need your money.
Oh, right? Shout out to Brunis, right? He says, really? You never seen anyone use God to beg? Churches do that all the time. Hey, listen, right? I'm not getting into that, right? All I can say is pass the plate around, right? Shout out to Brunis. I'm talking about on YouTube, right? Don't take me out of context, dude, right? Shout out to Brutalness, man.
And I don't need your time. You see what I'm saying? I don't need your money and I don't need your time. The real.
Well, you needed their $500. Wait a minute, Marlon, right? You needed their $500 for the Helix song, and you made sure to let them know that you know that they wanted to help out. You were like, hey, you guys, you said you wanted to help out. We need the Helix song, right? I mean, I don't know. It seemed like you needed $500 from them then.
Supporters are going to make sure and continue to make sure that this show continues to live on, that this channel continues to live on, because it takes money to make the world go around. It takes money.
Oh, right.
Money.
Oh, so you do need the money, right? Shout out to Bandit. He says Brandon Davis got him messed up again. Hey, the chargebacks, buddy, right? Yo, the chargeback arc. That was another funny one, right? I think that's how we started off the year. Him seething about chargebacks. I mean, it's always just one goofy thing after the next with this guy, man. Shout out to Bandit. I forgot all about that shit when he was talking about the meaning of a donation, goddammit.
To keep this channel alive. And so
oh wow, here we go. Oh, we need money. Oh, we need support to keep the channel alive, dude. Like, here we go.
Channel continues to live on because it takes money to make the world go around. It takes money to keep this channel alive.
Yeah.
So the real ones.
It takes money for Marlon to sit in front of his fucking webcam and to read Twitter rumors. And to e-bag and rap over beats that he got off the internet and then turn around and say he needs $500. It takes money for Marlon to get in front of the fucking camera and talk about how he has a prophetic gift and how he needs a God tier membership. It takes money, dude, to run this channel where he just talks about rumors.
You know who you are. I appreciate y'all. And it's all across the board. The liking, the sharing, the subscribing, all those things plays a role. It's not just about the money. It's about everything else. It's about you being here.
I mean, you've already made it about money, and you didn't even realize it.
And your time being spent, and I value that. You should.
Didn't he say money is nothing? Yes, he's already contradicted himself.
I'm saying, and that's why I treat everybody with respect and everything. But if you're gonna sit there and be fake, you should not be here.
We'll call him out and tell him to leave.
Plain and simple. Dismissed. I'm done talking about it. Now let's move along here. All right.
I mean, he said that 5 minutes ago, and he's still talking about it.
Now, we do have a very important story to talk about. Actually, it was brought to my attention 2 days ago, but me being the gamer that I am and not just twinkling my thumbs on social media and, because
this is Mr. Twitter and Reddit are credible news sources, by the way.
Problem is nowadays that what I've seen is people.
Yeah, who's he talking about? We'll never know. Yeah, I know. Too bad he won't say a name.
Spend so much time complaining, right?
You.
And not gaming.
You.
People nowadays complain more
Marlon, what
than
happened?
game.
Did you bad?
Yeah. What happened, Marlon? Did someone do you bad?
I don't even, you know what, gamer on all consoles, I don't even want to even get into the details of it.
Oh, yeah, because you're a chicken.
You know what I'm saying? Just know, it was brought to my attention.
You know what they say, the devil's in the detail. You don't want to get into the details because you're wrong. Every single thing that we've documented has been with context, right? That's why you don't want to get into the details.
Last night. And these are people that...
Oh, wait, what did he just say?
Was brought to my attention last night.
Oh.
And these are people that are in the streams. You see what I'm saying? People who come to the streams day in and day out for the past 6 years.
Wow. Okay, so they show up to your streams for 6 years. They show up and they support you, and you're talking shit about them, and you're too pussy to say their name?
Individuals.
Wow.
Who sit here and try to pretend like they're a part of this community and that they're against everybody else who try to invade our community. You know who you are.
Oh, wow. No, we don't know who they are, right? You won't say a name. And it's funny that you say that. The term is actually LARPers, right? Darkside Phil runs into this. This is what happens when you're a locale. People will show up just to troll you, just to put the battery in your back. But I think they also somewhat enjoy your content as well.
We don't need you here.
Oh, wow.
We got some fake frauds and we got some snakes. And I don't like snakes, bro.
Hey, snakes up in the chat, right? Pause.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like snakes. Me and snakes, we don't get along. I don't like a serpent.
Yeah, it seems like you don't like mosquitoes either.
Bro. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Just gonna leave.
Oh, but that's what you are, but you're a fucking snake.
Leave it like that before it gets real ugly up in here.
Oh, shut up, Marlon. Marlon, shut up. Ain't nobody worried about that shit. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're wishing for. We wish that it gets ugly up in here. It's already got ugly. Buddy, we have you documented using the Lord to beg, right? Like, get out of here. Ain't nobody worried about you. This Mr. Goddamn...
All hands on deck.
Not tough guy, Marlon, please. That's the worst. That's the worst when you get up here and try to do the tough guy, Marlon.
Oh, we going because I know my tongue. And I know when I get there, I'm there. So we're just going to leave it like that.
Yeah. That's why you just kind of sneak this and everything, right? You don't want the confrontation. You don't want the back and forth because you know you're dead ass wrong.
You see what I'm saying? We don't deal with snakes around here. You know who you guys are.
But that's what you're doing. If one of your members, one of your mods did some shit and you feel snaked, you could have had a private conversation. But instead, you want to put them on Front Street to start off the stream, but be too pussy to say any names. Right? That sounds like a fucking coward, if you ask me. You're cut from the cloth of cowardly.
Anyways, so like I said.
Yeah. Anyways, back to sneak dissing.
We waste so much time getting on social media. Right? Instead of us playing games, that's basically what our hobby is, right? Is to play games. But seems like we do more complaining and gossiping than anything else. And to me, it's just kind of...
not from the guy who's been literally doing GTA 6 begging room this whole entire week, right? Shout out to Ice Viper. He says he said our community like he's him, but disses. I mean, dog. I'm telling you, he's all over the place. It'd be one thing. It would be so much better if he could just be upfront and talk about it, but he doesn't have a leg to stand on it, right? So he's trying to engage with it without engaging with it. Like I said, he's trying to make it seem like he's taking the high road, but he's not at all, right? All he's doing is feeding the trolls. The trolls will always feast, right? The pack will always be fed. All I can say is we chose the right locales, man. Shout out to Ice Viper.
I don't know.
I am totally guilty of trolling him on his channel. He doesn't like facts. Oh, buddy, he takes the bait all the time. That's what it is.
It's more of a female kind of thing for me. Like,
oh wow.
All hands on deck.
Let's hear that one more time. It's like a female, huh?
Do more complaining and gossiping than anything else. And to me, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's more of a female kind of thing for me. Like,
oh, interesting. Because I think being like the stay-at-home dad, right? Being a stay-at-home dad, cooking and cleaning and everything while your wife is out working 3 jobs while you're up here e-begging, talking about getting Snoop Dogg on your Helix song, seething about trolls on the fucking internet. I think that's some female shit, right? You know what I mean? A real man would just go out there and get a job and go get it, right? And shout out the song. He said you should get a Soldier Boy emote. I don't know why I said that, right? Pause. Emote for the you, right? Yeah, I might have to do that for real, right? No doubt, I might have to do that. But it's so funny that he wants to say female trait when it's like, literally, dude, you're sneak dissing. You're talking out the side of your neck right now. You're too scared to even say any names on the internet.
Only females I see tend to be going back and forth with people on social media. You know what I mean? And
but isn't that what you're doing right now in a roundabout way?
Yep.
But you're just not saying any names. You're just sneak dissing.
Yap. I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? I get on Twitter, man. Half the time I'm tweeting about my experiences with these games. I don't have
no, half the time you're digging up some rumor that you can try to run as a fact.
Have time. I've worked way too hard.
Oh, you have all the time in the world, Marlon. You don't have a job.
To be in the position that I'm in. I'm trying to build relationships with companies so that we can elevate. Nope. Not happening.
Relationships with companies, right? I don't know. Last week, you were trying to raise $500 for a Helix song. And now you're just butthurt, right? Because we laughed at your begging ass for trying to do the shit.
Our community. That's how you win. I'm not gonna win by being at the bottom with the rest of these bottom loaders. You know what I'm saying? With the rest of these scumbags. You know, free freaking loaders who ain't going nowhere with their lives, and they want to sit here and bottom feed off.
Well, it's interesting that you're saying that, right? Because, you know, First Lady, she said it the best, right? And this is my wife. She says he's about to have to go. He's about to have to go to the corporate world, though, right? Because she can't do it forever, Marlon. So I don't know, right? It seems like you're kind of in a bad position as it stands, right? It seems like you're a couple of bad streams away from having to get a job. Oh no,
freaking loaders. Who ain't going no?
I mean, you're the freeloader. You're the one who's with someone who's working 3 jobs, who cries herself to sleep every night, right? I mean, that's literally what she goddamn said in the goddamn chat, right? Even though I cry like every day, you're the freeloader.
With their lives, and they want to sit here and bottom feed off of everybody else. and don't have no goal, no push, no direction whatsoever. Waste.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should get a Marlongamingnation member goal, right? And like I said, you need to step your member goal up. I mean, even Hat Guy's member goal is better than yours, right? You got levels to this.
Of time, freaking people. You see what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. I'm just here to game. I'm just here to have a great time. Life is too short for the nonsense, so I'm just here to game. That's
right. Damn, she put him on blast status. Oh, buddy, she aired his ass out. He's not going to be able to walk away from that one.
That's it.
You know, we had to save that one.
Cut and dry. You guys know me. I'm a cut and dry type of person.
No, you're not.
It's crazy.
No, you're not. You're a coward. You like to sneak this all the time.
Crazy to me.
And then you'll say, me no care. No, you're not. You're not cut and dry at all.
How 007. Actually, we had a soft drop for the game yesterday, a silent drop, off the guard drop for the game yesterday.
Right, and shout out to Machine XP. He says, Pastor Marmar just got to elevate with some prayers. We have some God tier prayers. Yeah, Marlon, when are you going to roll out the God tier membership, right? Because, we need it, right? We need the God tier prayers, and I know you have a prophetic gift.
And like I said,
right, shout out to Machine XP.
I want more developers to do what IO Interactive did yesterday by allowing you to be able to buy the game and get a free upgrade, right? Get a free upgrade with the purchase of the standard edition of the game. I wish a lot of developers would do that because in return, that's more value. Now, I'm not the biggest person when it comes to digital games. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a physical kind of guy. But I'm going to talk about some other stuff with Take-Two CEO and what he was actually saying about the whole digital thing and GTA 6. There's some more things that's going to tie into what I'm going to be saying here. But pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that are not gamers. You see what I'm saying? They're fake. You know what I mean? They're fake freaking gamers. They want to pretend that they're gamers, but they're not. They're fake frauds. You know what I'm saying? When you check on their gamer tags and stuff, they don't play games. You know what I'm saying? They pretend to be gamers. And those kind of people are freeloaders, waste of time people.
You're talking about yourself right now, Marlon.
You see what I'm saying? They get on Twitter and then they start acting like, they, this and all that. But are you actually buying the game? Are you actually buying?
Be a good consumer.
I'll pirate it.
Buying and playing these games. I've never seen so much
time. Oh yeah, he is seething hard, buddy. I've barely seen this guy play any games. Like, what is he talking about?
Sick, polluted, diluted people in my entire freaking...
Yeah, these clowns don't play games, but overhype everything to this guy. It's funny because I think he's talking about 007 now. Let's see.
I've been playing these games. I've never seen so much toxic, polluted, diluted people in my entire freaking life. Like, it is so stupid to me. You know what I mean? We waste so much time getting caught up in propaganda about this being woke and this being that and that being that.
Oh, God, he's coping about woke content, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader. Marlon, you were literally talking about yourself. The fuck? I mean, dude, crazy. Now he's coping about the anti-woke. I guess he's saying that with 007. I'm not going to lie. The 007 woke talk is lame. It is pathetic. But, I mean, if you're playing the game and enjoying it, who gives a fuck? These guys will call everything woke.
But you're not playing any games. Make freaking sense.
Right? Shout out to Sponge Leader. You.
Right? Oh, why you're not playing 007? Oh, no, it's woke. It's this. I am
why did you not play Pragmata?
So tired of that misrepresented word, out of freaking context word. I'm so tired of it.
I'm tired of people saying out of context when they're really just getting called out. When they're really just getting hung out to dry.
It's like we're not here to play video games.
Steam Deck price went up SMH.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
I knew it was coming. We knew that.
Yeah, fuck Valve for that shit.
That was going to happen. Look at the RAM prices. Look at the, SSDs and all that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not surprised. RAM shortages, not surprised Steam Deck went up in price. People had all the opportunity in the world to get a Steam Deck. Now people want to cry? Cry me a river on that one.
Wow.
Be a good consumer.
This guy's full of shit, man. Cry me a river. I mean, buddy, fuck Valve for doing that shit, dog. They definitely shouldn't be raising a fucking 3-year-old handheld to that price, dog. But, you know, it is sad because I feel bad for people who are interested in getting one because they've been out of stock. Now they raised the price. It's shitty. But, you know, it is definitely fuck Valve for that. But I can't believe he just said, cry me a river.
Thank you, Trito, for that one. I appreciate it. Now, listen to me.
Yeah, you should have been like Marlon and got it on credit, dude.
We have a lot of fake frauds out here. You know what I'm saying? That want to sit here and pretend. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? You don't care. You don't care. You don't care about video games. You know, you waste so much time pretending, right? You're just pretenders. That's basically what you are, a pretender. You're pretending to be a gamer.
He's literally talking about himself right now.
The reality is, are you buying 007? No. Look how long we have been waiting. You see what I'm saying? People are their own worst enemy. You get mad at these companies, freaking hypocrites and frauds.
And this is what I mean. He's taken, because I can understand there's definitely some people who are just looking for attention saying that 007 is woke and everything. Now you're going to sit here and put on a cape for these corporations.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Without a doubt.
Freaking snakes and frauds and Judases. You're no different from Judas betraying Christ. You're just the same. You're fraud.
Oh, brother, don't you go down that route, right? Don't you go down that route, brother, because all I can say is this is a guy who used the Lord to beg.
You're a freaking fraud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Marlon versus Marlon.
You're not genuine. You're not authentic. You know what I'm saying? It's like people spend so much time complaining about this, complaining about that. And it's like, yeah, it's okay sometimes to, you know.
Yeah, he's the Judas. Literally, dude, he's literally sneak dissing members. He's sneak dissing somebody who's watched him for fucking 6 years. I won't even say a name.
Say something if something is wrong, but sometimes there's nothing wrong. Just like how people sit there and talk about GTA 6. GTA 6 is woke, and I'm not buying it.
Okay.
Be a good consumer.
Okay, well, like I'm not even gonna get into that with this guy, right? But as you can see, right, he was coping and seething to start it off, and he tried to be like your boy Siggs and try to bring it full circle and everything. He tried to bring it full circle hard, right? Pause. Like your boy Siggs, because remind you when he started off, he said, you know, this is gonna tie into my first topic. I don't know if you guys heard about this shit, right? I didn't cover this shit, but apparently Jason Schreier, somebody misquoted Jason Schreier saying that PlayStation was extremely mad at Naughty Dog for them not putting out any games, right? This is how he tries to bring it full circle, right?
As well. So there's that. Look at this nonsense on your screen right now. You see what I'm saying? How, and this is something that I struggle with on my channel, how people run with narrative. They clip your stream. They misquote you. They hear what they want to hear. They misrepresent you.
Shut up. What have I misquoted you on? Please let me know, Marlon, because I know you watch the content. Please let me know what I have misrepresented. I'm waiting, right? That's what I'm waiting on. You're not going to be able to hide behind this out of context cope, right? Because your boy Siggs, I be crossing my T's and dotting my I's, buddy. Right? Marlon, you run with narratives. That's what I'm saying, right? And then you got someone like your boy Siggs who goes out of his way to get my context, right? Just for these guys to say, oh, they took me out of context. Nothing was taken out of context, right? Like I said, the last video I could think of, and I know he's seen this shit and I know he was seething, was when you were up here begging for $500 from your audience, right? And they just let you know.
Nope. Not happening.
Not happening, right? All I'm saying is quit begging, quit doing goofy shit, right? And live streaming it if you don't want me to critique it and make fun of you, right? I mean, this is just easy content.
You know what I mean? People that's supposed to stand up for you ain't standing up for you because they fake freaking frauds and snakes.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Be careful of these snakes and these Judas.
Oh, wow. So is he like comparing himself to fucking Christ by saying that these people are Judases? I mean, talk about having a fucking ego. It's like, dog, you're calling these guys snakes and frauds, right? Well, like I said, if you feel like someone snakes you, why didn't you talk to them behind the scenes? Why are you putting them out on Front Street? And what the fuck does this have to do with Naughty Dog? Right? What does this have to do with Naughty Dog? If you're going to take the high road, Marlon, right? We all know you're a coward. We all know you don't want the smoke. And to be honest with you, I think that's the best route for you because you certainly don't have a leg to stand on all the clips that we have and everything, buddy. I mean, dog. How are you going to call out people that supported you for 6 years, try to put them on Front Street, but won't even say any names?
This is because they'll take exactly what you say and twist it and turn it for their own narrative. Fake freaking frauds. So I got sent this. recently, and I just smile within
You know
myself.
what they say, you can't get all your cake and eat it. You're not gonna have all the kinks and whistles. That's just how
Pause.
some of these games.
Yep.
Person shrugging emoji.
100%, McShawn, 100%. You're never gonna always get every single thing that you want. And I'm gonna get on
No way he's trying to like tie this in and relate with Jason Schreier.
the GTA situation in just a second here. But let's clear the air on this thing. How people sit there and misquote people. You know what I'm saying? Take a quote that somebody says and twist it and turn it. Oh, now people are saying that Sony is mad at Naughty Dog. Really?
But to be fair, because you see he's sneak dissing and everything. Buddy, what did I misquote you on? Please, someone tell me how this thumbnail is inaccurate, right? I think this is a very accurate thumbnail. I think everything, I'm trying my best to be good faith. I try my best not to be bad faith. I feel like I've done a great job with the accuracy of everything.
Really? I mean, one would kind of really think maybe they are mad because they haven't put out anything. But what,
Get out
is
of there.
that what Jason Schreier was trying to say? Is that what Jason Schreier was trying to say here? Because clearly people took that narrative as, oh, Sony is so mad because the budget for Intergalactic to Heretic Prophet is so massive. You see what I'm saying? Bashing Sony. That's you see that see that goes right into the alley of bashing Sony. Right there. That's bashing Sony right
They bashed Sony. Oh my God.
there. Because it's like, obviously this is not true. And you're running with the narrative of, well, Sony is mad at Naughty Dog because of,
I mean, but I've seen him do, and shout out to everybody who's watched the streams. I've seen him literally cope and seethe about Naughty Dog not putting out any games in like, what has it been, like 6 years?
they haven't put out
You guys remember when they said that they were struggling to make a demo and that shit was reported? He coped and he seethed about it. We documented it.
anything new, and they haven't this and they haven't that. And it's like, really? Where's the evidence?
Oh, you guys don't ever need evidence for anything. I will always bring up the shit with the Project Helix, right? When they said that shit was going to be canceled and sunsetted. You were one of the main people up here flipping desk and everything, getting mad about the shit when the evidence was Reddit and NeoGAF.
Where's the freaking evidence? Now, part of me do believe that
Where's the evidence that I'm spreading a false narrative about you?
Sony is probably
Anything I say about you, I show up with evidence, and you know that because you watch the content.
irritated with Naughty Dog because they haven't put out anything new. It's not hard to believe, but don't sit there and take what this man said and misrepresent it. You see what I'm saying? I can't.
I mean, coming from a PlayStation fanboy, that is rich. Literally, all your content is you guys just taking rumors, running with it, turning it into everything, turning it into bullshit and everything. See, look, I literally have like a goddamn look at this shit. I went and found the thumbnail. Like, dude, he literally crashed out about Naughty Dog. I think they had crunch and they were unable to make a demo and everything. He literally crashed out because they didn't make any games. Like, I can see why people believe it.
Understand that. And that's the reason why I didn't jump on this right away. I saw other YouTubers running with this narrative. Oh, yeah, Sony is mad at Naughty Dog.
I mean, you run with every other narrative, right? But, you know,
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
you waited for that one.
Where's the evidence? Look at this right. Look at
Yeah, the Bible says, thou shalt not bash Sony, or y'all will be called thou Judith.
look at this.
Okay, so he's going to go back to reading the article. Here's the funny thing about Marlon, right? Because as you guys know with Marlon, there will always be one guy who will always have people calling him out because he always flip-flops. Now, peep this.
By wide swaths of the internet to mean that Sony is angry at Naughty Dog. Absurd. Exactly. Freaking absurd, bro. Because it's like, that's not what the man said. Verbatim, that's not what he said. He did not say that, Sony is mad at Naughty Dog. People, man, people. So again, guys, people like to run with the narrative, you know what I'm saying? And will try to say anything to, I don't know, push their inner agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy, there is no agenda. The only agenda is to laugh at the funny, the funny e-begging fanboys, right? And every single time, boy, oh boy, do you guys provide. We've been running a show for what? Damn near almost a year. And it's been nothing but e-begging and dog shit takes. Like clockwork, right? Ice Viper says, 1,000 for the Steam Deck. I'm glad I got a ROG, buddy. It's looking like the ROG Ally is now the way to go, man. The Steam Deck, I said it all, I've been saying it all stream, brother. The Steam Deck has been dethroned, man. Wicked, wicked work. I can't believe they actually are charging that much. They're out of their fucking minds, right? Shout out to Ice Viper.
And it's I don't know, man.
You did that and said they should be mad.
Wow.
I did that, and please let me understand what you're saying.
Brother, you have literally talked about Naughty Dog and how PlayStation should be mad because they haven't put out a game in 6 years. That's what he's saying.
You did that and said they should be mad?
Right? And shout out to John Zombie. He worked with he got us some AI. The Marlon cycle, right? The Marlon cycle show, right? Cycle of feelings. Stage 1, get mad, right? Stage 2, glaze corpos.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Stage 3, get one guy. I think we're in the one guy portion, right? I mean, holy, right? It's looking like the Marlon cycle. Right? Shout out to John Bond, right? Cooking with the AI, per usual, man. Shout out to John Bond.
Well, I said I can see how Sony could be upset. I mean, this is not... Naughty Dog hasn't put out anything since Last of Us Part 2.
Okay, so you ran with that narrative. Why are you pretending like you didn't?
New.
See, this is the thing that I don't think he realizes. Like, buddy, your audience listens to you, right? That's why the best thing you could do is just be authentic, right? Even if, like, the shit you're being authentic isn't, like, the best, right? The best thing you could do is be yourself. I'm not trying to be on some, like, Disney movie cringe shit, because your audience listens, they hear you, and they remember, and they will call your ass out, dog. I mean, like, come on.
I can see the reality of Sony being mad, if that's what you're saying. I can see it. But that's not what he said, though. That's not what came out of Jason Schreier's mouth. I can see how Sony could be upset with them. You know, because they haven't put out anything. But is that the reality? Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. And that's not what Jason Schreier just said. So there's that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Must defend Sony. Right? Must defend PlayStation. I mean, holy, right? That boy Marlon. Wicked work. I think he even said this. I seen it in the Discord. Some people said that he said this. Let me see if he says this. 1 second. Let me see if the AI. Okay. Peep this right here.
But still, everything counts. All hands on deck. You should... All hands on deck.
Oh, buddy.
All hands on deck.
No way. He says this all the fucking time. Somebody put in the Discord and said he said the thing. One more time.
And all these other people are going to get their...
And look at him. Literally sitting here. How many times have we been sitting here watching him staring at this fucking GTA, at this GTA trailer? This is like the 500th time he's watched this shit. Just for him to say this.
They're going to get their attention before guys like me anyway. But still, everything counts. All hands on deck. All hands on deck.
One more time.
Everything counts. All hands on deck. All hands on deck.
Hey, your boy 6 is so immature. Okay, one more time.
Everything counts. All hands on deck. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, he's not living that down, brother. This is just who he is. And that's what he doesn't get, right? But that was the Marlon segment. Right? I told you guys he was coping. He was seething, right?